This is a comparison of all the VFX shots and the amount of artists that worked on some of the largest visual effects masterpieces over the last 20 or so years. Visual effects takes a lot of time and effort to create, and Hollywood blockbusters generally have stacked teams working on these movies for months to get the results that they want. The tools to make visual effects have certainly gotten faster and better over the years, but our appetite for visual effects has also grown. Audiences nowadays expect more of it at a much higher level of quality than was acceptable 10 or 20 years ago. For that reason, we thought it would be interesting to compare the amount of shots against the amount of artists that put those shots together. Quick disclaimer, the data we gathered is based on what we could find available online and a bit of scraping through the end credits of some of these films. I say a bit because counting the usually inaccurate number of artists in the credits would require a level of dedication usually reserved for the deranged. As I'm sure you're all aware, not everyone in visual effects makes the cut to get credited. In fact, I think I've probably been left out of credits more than I've been included. I found that IMDb actually gave an even more accurate representation, but even that is pretty unreliable, as plenty of artists don't link up their IMDb profile to every film that they've had their hand in. Getting an absolutely accurate number for most of this stuff felt like trying to catch smoke with a fishing net, so if you have any classified intel on the accuracy of our dataset, feel free to correct us in the comments. For clarity, each visual effects shot is represented by a single film roll, and each artist is represented by these 3D artist people. Keep in mind that most VFX shots include multiple individual tasks, generally performed by multiple individuals. You might start a shot with some prep work, like roto and camera tracking, and then add some 3D elements that might also require a full team, and then finally you'll have a compositor put it all together. So a movie with over 500 shots is a lot of work, like hours and days, months even, of labor for many, many artists. Does anyone else watch the end credits of a film and slowly get affected by the existential realization that armies of individuals at a desk slave away for months on end to put every pixel in exactly the right place to meet the director's vision so that they can be rewarded with a little golden statue so the movie theaters can sell you popcorn? No? Just me? I mean, the number of visual effects shots in Avatar alone gives me an anxiety attack just thinking about it.